Season 2, One Piece live action. The internet had thoughts. And they were not, I repeat, not all pointing in the same direction. So today, no fluff, no filler, straight into the community reactions. The praise, the hate, the receipts. Let's get into it.
Cowards!
All right, let's start with the W's. Because yes, there were W's. Don't let anybody tell you different. First thing fans kept hammering on? Wapol. Specifically, how they used his devil fruit. The crowd is saying, the way Wapol worked his ability was genuinely cool. And listen, when your villain is eating his own soldiers and spitting out weaponized nightmare fuel, that is unhinged, in the best way possible. Netflix actually read the assignment on this one. Mark the calendar. Second thing, the team angle. The show leaned into Straw Hat teamwork instead of a Luffy solo carry, and part of the fan base, they nodded. The argument being, this is live action, different medium, different rhythms. It makes sense. That is a defensible position. I'll give him that. And the opening of the fight, fans said that part landed. Luffy dodging clean, grinning, casual, unbothered. That is the Luffy we came to see. That energy was right there, and people felt it. Okay, now we get to the part of the Reddit thread that was considerably less chill. Because here's the thing, when the #1 complaint about a Luffy fight is, Luffy needed too much help, that is a Luffy problem, period. Fans were direct about it. He got bailed out multiple times. And not in a, wow, this villain is terrifying way, in a, wait, is our protagonist actually struggling with this guy way? And somebody in the thread nailed the real issue. It wasn't that Wapol felt overpowering. It was that Luffy felt unserious. Like the weight of the fight just wasn't on him. And that matters, because Luffy doesn't win on strategy. He doesn't win on cleverness. He wins by being undeniable. You're supposed to watch that fight and feel it in your chest. This man cannot be stopped.
A symbol of conviction.
If that feeling doesn't show up, the scene collapses. Then there's the pacing. Fight started, fight ended. Blink, you missed it. Final battle energy? Barely. Loading screen energy? Absolutely. When a climax moves that fast, you lose the stakes, you lose the build-up, you lose the moment where Luffy earns it.
Sounds like we're gonna get into a fight.
And then, the Vivi situation. Fans were frustrated. Vivi ended up being more useful in that scene than Luffy. And look, everybody loves Vivi.
Enchanting vertigo dance.
That is not the complaint. The complaint is that in Luffy's defining moment of the arc, another character walked away with the spotlight. And when that happens, the show stops feeling like it's about Luffy. Here's what kept coming up across every thread I read. The frustrated fans weren't upset about the show being different from the anime. They were upset because Luffy didn't feel like Luffy. Not in that fight. One comment hit different. Someone said the Wapol fight choices could have long-term consequences for how audiences perceive Luffy going forward. Think about that. It's not just one fight, it's about belief. It's about whether the audience trusts that this guy is the future king of the pirates. And if you keep showing him needing to be carried, that trust erodes. Fast. Now, the other side made real points too. Ensemble storytelling works differently in live action. Giving Wapol room to be a monster, letting teammates contribute, those are valid creative choices. So who's right? Both. They're watching the same scene and weighing it differently. The real question is, how far can you reinterpret Luffy before the show stops feeling like One Piece? Bottom line, Wapol's execution? Crowd gives it the W. Teamwork angle? Split decision. Luffy's presence in his own climax? That's the uncomfortable one. The show isn't broken, but Luffy's fight credibility took a hit, and no amount of great side characters fixes that. Drop your take in the comments. Did the Wapol fight deliver, or did it leave you wanting more? Let's hear it.